Life. Fast money, women in my life. Let's go. So, I'm talking to Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky wants to help me out because he sees that I'm messed up in the game. You know what I'm saying? Here I am, I'm working. And I haven't worked in years. But in order to win my girlfriend back, I had to work because we were so engulfed in bills till it was ridiculous. And we already had got evicted from one of our apartments. So the eviction was in my name. And I had to eat that. So here I am taking her through the emotions. You know what I'm saying? Because in between of that eviction and the new apartment that we had to stay in weekly hotels. Until her aunt, the same one that was being an a-hole about her grass, remember I told you I cut her grass for free and she was like, I didn't tell you to do it? She gave Kay some money in order for us to get an apartment in Kay's name. So here I am taking her through all of this stuff, you know, the bootleg movies ain't going good, you know, just everything just fell at the same time. And she was just losing love for me. So I was trying to do my best to get it back. And I was trying to do it in a financial way. You understand? So he's like, yo, man, I understand that you're going through things. You know, you want to come up. You want to live a certain lifestyle, et cetera, et cetera. You already told me, you know, you want to get back with your girl, this and that, so forth. Yo, you can sell these guns. So he started to tell me in detail, you know, this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to give you the gun. You're going to get on Greyhound bus, go up to Brooklyn, New York, Brownsville. You're going to meet my uncle and two other dudes. Now, they're going to pull guns out on you. And the reason why they're going to do that is because you have a gun on you for sale. They don't know if you're going to rob them. So, as you're taking the gun out, they're going to have guns on you. You're going to give them the gun. And then they're going to give you the money for the gun. You're going to ride back down south and meet me. When you meet me, I'm going to pull out a gun on you. And you're going to take the money out of the bag and give it to me. And then I'm going to give you your $500, $600, $700. And when he explained that to me, I said, this NIGGA must think I'm stupid. He must really think I'm stupid. I must have stupid tattooed on my forehead. And it has to be the tattoo has to be a tattoo that he can only see. I said, yo, I entertained him a little bit. I was like, so let me get this right. They're pulling guns out on me. So what, I mean, I don't even know these people. So what if they take the gun from me and don't give me the money? What if they give me the money and I get down here and you pull a gun out on me and you take the money? Yo, man, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. That's crazy. So he's like, all right, man, you know, I was just trying to get you some money or whatever have you. So we started getting like tight, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would talk to him and everything, and he saw what I was going through, and I mean, you know, I tried everything. I tried everything with this girl, man. Tried to get her back. You know, she was just like, yo, I'm falling out of love with you, and we was just getting more detached. And you know, man, I was trying to give her roses and everything. You know, I was trying to just like win her over with the roses, and it's just like a complete mess. You know, I remember one Thanksgiving, you know, I told her, I said, you know, I love you, and I never told no chick that I loved them. You know what I mean? And she just sat there like, what you want me to say? And I just said, you know what? Forget it. I was done. I was done. So I'm here making making money at TTC, and I'm still talking to Pretty Ricky, and it's like this Dominican chick worked there. Now I didn't know she liked me or whatever. She had a boyfriend, and her boyfriend. I remember one time I was talking to her, and her boyfriend pulled up and was like, "Get in the car." And I'm like, "Yo, this guy's aggressive." He was like, "Get in the car." So she got in the car, and before she even closed the door, he pulled off with the door open. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I went over to Broad House. And we started, doing our thing, and she was like, cause I always, smell good. I always had oils and everything. She was like, "You smell good," and I'm just so infatuated by you and everything. And I was like, "So what's the problem?" You know what I'm saying? Old girl over here, ex-girlfriend or whatever. We more like roommates now. So I was done with Kay, my ex that wanted to. That lost love for me or whatever. So I'm trying to get it with her, and she's Dominican. She is beautiful. But the only problem with her is she smoked cigarettes and she smoked weed, right? I didn't have too much problem with weed smoking, but the cigarettes is like, come on, please, right? So, she's like, "Nah, I can't do it. And then the baby was there too. She had a baby. So I left. So things started getting bad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like sitting here saying to myself, why am I even roommates with this broad? I just don't want to be around her. She don't want me, I don't want her. You know what I'm saying? And the agreement was, you know what? We don't have to be together, but we can still be roommates. Now I'm sitting here saying to myself, yo, you playing me. Because you still want me to pay half of the rent. You still want me to pay half of the bills. But you get to give other dudes blowjobs. And that's what she was doing. She worked at this school, and she was giving the principal, she was blowing the principal off in the principal's office. And it's crazy because, I don't know if this was while we were together, but I definitely knew afterwards, right? After we broke up or whatever. And I remember one day Pretty Ricky came over, right? Now Pretty Ricky I'm just gonna say it, and he knows it, and we had a conversation about this. Pretty Ricky is a straight up hoe. That plain and simple. He cannot be faithful. Cannot and will not. He's so much of a hoe that if he went to heaven, he'll still be cheating in front of God's eyes. You can't trust your girl around me, but definitely not Pretty Ricky. And I'm calling him Pretty Ricky for couple of main reasons. One is he had waves, he's half black and half Puerto Rican. So he had that funky, like, wavy hair on the top that all of the girls love. I guess that so-called good hair. And he's lighter than me, you know what I'm saying? He has like a real mature look, and he's kind of like stocky, like, but not built, but just stocky, right? And he's shorter than me, but the women love him. And he's always had a problem with women. And you're gonna see in the near future videos just how many problems that Pretty Ricky had. So he's a good judgment of women. So he came through, and he's sitting here, he's talking to my ex, and he's talking to her, and then we leave and we get in a car, and he's like, because like I said, he talks like real, like in an elegant way. Well, I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but your ex-girlfriend, I'm glad that she's your ex, because she's a freak. I can tell, I can get that vibe from her. And I'm sitting here saying, like, yo, man, this is like crazy to me. This is crazy. This is the third time. 3 strikes, you're out. I'm done. Like, it seems as though every female that I got with in the past were all freaks and hoes. And it's crazy because birds of a feather flock together. I tried to be faithful to the broad, and I couldn't. And that's one thing that me and Pretty Ricky talked about till this day. It's like, yo, man, he told me, he was like, yo, man, you know you can't be faithful, and I can't be faithful. And it's just the truth. It's the truth. It's like, how can I put it? Like, I can be with one female, but I'm always gonna lust after other ones. And that's the truth. So, we wind up getting a better job. Me and Pretty Ricky, we wind up getting a better job, right? At working for UPS. So we had to go through this training, right? And the training was like about a week and a half, right? So, you know, we're going through training, and Pretty Ricky, he's picking me up and dropping me off, you know, and he, I mean, man, he's looking out, you know what I'm saying? And all that gun stuff and everything, I know it was messed up, you know. And then he finally, you know, admitted to me that he was trying to set me up. Like, if I got caught with that gun on going en route to New York, or coming back, or en route to New York, that was it. He didn't care. And he was like, you know, now, you know, we cool and everything. I didn't know you back then. And I wasn't cool with it. Like, till this day, I still keep one eye open and one eye closed on Pretty Ricky. But I was like, all right, man, I could feel you. You know, I've used people too, but not to that extent. That was really, really messed up. And like I said before, you know, I keep one eye open and one eye closed till this day, and we're the best of friends. And he gotta understand that. And I know he understands that. That was messed up to do that to somebody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm over it. You know what I mean? So anyway, one day we're coming back from work, training at UPS. Now, Pretty Ricky has a girlfriend. Girlfriend is Jamaican, right? And I liked her, you know what I'm saying? And you know, we're on the way back. She picked us up from work, cause she, you know, they both, you know, shared the car. She picked us up from work. We're on our way back. Pretty Ricky is driving. I'm in the back seat. Pretty Ricky got on glasses. He got a button-up shirt, slacks. I forgot what kind of shoes he had on, but he's looking like corporate all day, every day, right? I had dreads at that time, but they were really short. And I had like a sweater, pants, but I wasn't looking like Pretty Ricky. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Ricky looked just like a corporate person, a corporate America, right? We're driving, and a dude is in front of us, and he stops, brakes right there, bow, and and Pretty Ricky caught himself and stopped. You know what I'm saying? Pretty Ricky flips and goes in the glove compartment to get a gun to get out of the car and shoot the dude in the face. Now, taking heed, I forgot to mention this because this is very important. Pretty Ricky has been stabbed in the head with a broomstick, and they broke the broomstick off in his head. Till this day, he still has chips of wood in his head from a broomstick. He's been shot. He has stabbed people. He has robbed people. Pretty Ricky is not the one to mess with. He's not the one to mess with, right? So I see this about to go down, and I'm saying to myself, hold on. Let me gather my thoughts. Once Pretty Ricky gets out and goes in front of the car and shoots the dude, I'm gonna casually open the door and walk out. And once I get to a certain distance from the car, I'm gonna start running, cause I don't know what Pretty Ricky is liable to do. And I'm gonna end it right there. My name is Pt.20. I want you to like. I want you to share the videos. I want you to subscribe. And I want you to comment. You gotta admit it, man. This series is amazing. And it's only gonna get better. It's only gonna get better. and taking heat. I'm not lying about anything. I'm not embellishing on the truth. All these things really happen. 1.